Welcome to Pulse of Tech by SEEP, Pune's leading technology podcast from SEEP, the city's premier platform for tech organizations, delivering cutting-edge discussions and insights.
Welcome to Pulse of Tech by SEEP. Today we are talking about AI, but we are starting 25 years back. Ashutosh Saitwal, the CEO and founder of ClearStack Technologies, was working with predictive AI models back then when we hardly knew about it. Let's welcome Ashutosh to this episode.
So Ashutosh, everybody nowadays is talking about AI, but you were already working with or doing product testing for the hospitality industry with predictive AI models like 20 years back, or rather 25 years back. How was it working with AI back then?
Actually, at our house, AI was not alien even then.
Okay.
My younger brother, who is an AI scientist, started working with AI from 96, 97.
Oh.
So it was at that time also was not alien to us.
Mm-hmm.
And while working with the company which specialized in revenue optimization, working with predictive models, we worked a lot with regression, clustering, and few other like decision tree algorithms. Obviously, I did not develop them. I was one of the team members in the
But
testing
you were using
team.
it.
Yeah, I was using it as a tester. And of course, when you want to test an AI, you want to test the outcomes and predict them, etc. Right? So that kind of experience with predictive modeling or predictive models testing helped me understand how AI works.
Okay.
And how it discovers rules from the data rather than you having to hard code the rules yourself.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
So that was certainly good learning for me, which ultimately was useful for me now.
Yeah.
After
in
15
all
years.
your future ventures.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you have a very unique qualification in terms of other than your engineering experience. You also have, you have hold a CISA certification. So how does this help in your current product thinking?
Oh, absolutely. Now, so yes, you are right. I have a unique educational or professional background. Not only CISA, but before that, I have a accounting qualification as well.
Oh, is it?
So I originally come from commerce and accounting finance background, and after working in finance for a few years, I shifted my career into completely technology and computer science, and started it with testing, and then moved on to engineering and many other leadership areas in product engineering, software product engineering. So for last 28 years, I would say I am in software products, right? But how and almost a decade of that was in information security.
Okay.
So CISA was directly relevant over there, right? But the beauty is that with my current startup ClearStack, it has amalgamation of all my expertise areas like finance, then AI, software engineering, and my security background, including CISA and my security experience. All of that comes to bear here because we work on some of the products that are very important for finance and supply chain industry. And since we are a cloud-based offering, security is absolutely important for our enterprise customers, large banks and many enterprise customers. So obviously I have to use all these combination of skills every day in order to drive the company and its future, and also our focus on making the product secure and highly accessible and reliable for our clients.
Okay. I mean, when we were talking about, we are going to talk about ClearStack in detail, but that's one of the primary important topics which you want to discuss. But when a client approaches you for this, First of all, how do you break that mindset? Because that initial hesitation about using predictive AI models, and it's all, you are talking about the finance industry. I work in the financial services industry. I mean, I've been working in the financial services industry for over a decade now. But to make a financial services client understand this, break this hesitation, is the biggest challenge we have. How do you get into that?
Oh yeah, I mean when we started, it was really tough to break this hesitation, especially going on cloud.
Yeah, I mean most of the financial services clients are still on-prem.
Correct.
So yeah.
Yeah. So that was the case when we launched back in 22, right? Our product, even though our beta launch happened earlier, our product was launched in 22, and we started our R&D couple of years before that. So at that time it was difficult, but we were very fortunate that we got some of our early adopters who were actually keen on adopting new technology.
Okay.
And that helped us gain the momentum in those early days. In addition to that, everybody at that time looked at AI as some kind of magic.
Yeah. Correct.
So
it's still for some people. Yeah.
Yes, it is. It is still for many of us. I mean, even today with the advent of ChatGPT and many other AI, whenever we ask something or we want something done, sometimes it is magic for us even today, right? So that was the case at that time, and we provided them the assurance. And obviously with the help of our early adopters, it was somewhat easy for them to see that this technology actually works. And another thing that many enterprise software vendors do, which we also adopted, is try and buy.
Okay.
Right? So free proof of concept and showing them how secure their data is, and through our certifications and many other initiatives. So all of that actually worked for us, and like I said, I'm also thankful for our early believers. Without them, the traction wouldn't be there.
Okay. Okay. So in this field, these certifications must be very important because we nowadays are working with multiple clients where we have to actually do a lot of paperwork in terms of what kind of a model are you using, where is that model residing, where is it deployed. To an extent, some clients want to actually know which data center is this model deployed to. I'm sure you've gone through all of this.
Yes.
So how important is this certification, or these certifications are in this field?
Oh, certainly, if you take them seriously, which we do very seriously because of my deep information security background, we take them seriously, and hence every policy and everything, the operational details, SOPs, everything is driven by ensuring that our client's data is secure and private.
Okay.
To the extent that they want.
Okay.
Right? And the certifications are helpful in communicating that we are indeed the company that believes in following global best practices in information security. And for the product that we have, which is into document compliance, document risk management, forensics, etc., for finance and supply chain industries, that is very important.
Okay.
So we take it extremely seriously.
Okay. So Ashutosh, you just mentioned financial institutions, and that is more or less your forte in terms of the product.
One of the focus areas. Yes.
Correct. So, I mean, how do you help them solve critical automation challenges using vertical AI? I mean, can you give us a 30,000 feet view of this paradigm, and how does it work?
Oh, sure. So we all know that, I mean, with now recent AI popularity, we all know that there are multiple ways of solving generic problems with the help of Gen AI.
Correct.
Right? However, we also know that sometimes AI can also go wrong.
Okay.
Right? Obviously, there is no 100% guarantee that any AI would work 100% of the time. Right? So what you need to do in order to since, like I said, we work in document compliance, risk assessment, and forensics for banking and supply chain or enterprise clients. It is very important for us to deliver consistent accuracy all the time, right? Almost all the time. And while working with documents, interpreting data from documents, it is very important to do that because all documents contain financial information, right? And some commercial data, trade information. And hence, these clients care for precision, accuracy, and more importantly, consistency. And that is why we believe that having specialized AI, which we nowadays in the industry known as vertical AI, for solving specific problems is more important because now that AI can make lesser mistakes. And with our unique approach of multi-layered AI and our proprietary, all the layers being proprietary, it gives us the complete control over how the AI behaves. And of course, like we all know, explainability and many other things are nowadays important. So having control over your outcome is also important, and that's what our clients also appreciate.
When you say multi-layered AI, is it, I mean, can you throw some light on that?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So let's say, I mean, if I was delivering a wrapper solution on top of some publicly available AI API, for example, OpenAI, I would be relying completely on just one AI model, right? But then these AI models, like I said, even today do not have the consistency, 100% consistency and 100% precision all the time, right? While 100% precision and accuracy, consistency is kind of a aspiration for every company.
That's the North Star.
Yeah, that's the North Star. We always want to go there, right? So the closer you get to that, better it is, right? So what we found out is that relying on just one technology like large language models or transformer based technology would not offer that kind of precision and consistency that we need for our use cases. And that is why right from the beginning, I mean, when we started research and development for this, the attention is all you need. That paper was already out and transformers were already being used. So we had transformers right from the beginning. But along with that, we have layers of supervised trained NLP and computer vision models along with some pre-processing, post-processing in every layer, which helps us percolate these predictions at every layer, validate them and move to the next layer. And that is the responsibility of each layer to ensure that as the predictions go forward into each layer, the predictions become more refined and more accurate.
So like the output of one layer becomes the input of other.
Kind of like that.
And so the precision keeps improving with each passing layer.
Correct. Or sometimes you can have siblings of models whose outcome needs to be verified or governed by something else on top. Right. So,
very interesting.
So that is something that we observed was a necessity for us to achieve that precision with consistency. And that's what I mean by multi-layered approach.
So Ashutosh, I mean, we were talking about ClearStack. So what is the technological breakthrough that allows ClearStack to process this unstructured data and what is the technological breakthrough which helps ClearStack process this unstructured data which we were talking about?
Yeah, like I said, early on itself we realized that just one approach of solving this problem, just one approach to AI of solving this document compliance, risk management and document intelligence in general is not going to help. And hence multi-layered technology that we have with multiple AI models and technologies working with each other is actually the foundation of our what we do technically. And that at that time when we were working on getting the MVP out. At that time, it was also lauded with many very prestigious startup competitions that we participated and won, India-wide, globally as well. That multi-layered AI approach towards solving this document-centric problem is actually what got us what we have.
So, Ashutosh, we were talking about multi-layered proprietary models which you were talking about, but there are many freely available wrappers on these APIs available. So, why not them, and what is unique about?
Very, very good question, because we believe that for the industry and the problems that we solve, the target market for which we solve these problems, they deeply care. Many of them, not all of them, obviously, they deeply care about data privacy and security.
Okay.
And we deeply care about control, control over the outcome of what we deliver, right? If we are using a publicly available AI API like, let's say, OpenAI or Gemini or any others, the model belongs to them. We have to actually mold our product along with how their model behaves and continues to evolve.
Okay.
Right? We can't control our own fate.
Yeah, you can only use them in a certain way, and they, in enterprise solutions, you can use them. They will not use your data to train themselves, but still you can only use them, not customize.
Exactly. I mean, you can customize them to some extent. Obviously, there are ways to do that, but you don't get the control that you need.
Okay.
Right. So that is second reason, and the first and also the third reason is for us to respect our clients' data privacy and security needs. So because of these reasons, we believe that we should be able to offer a choice to our clients. We don't force them to use proprietary AI pipeline.
Okay.
We also offer our proprietary, I would say, customized AI pipeline, which also utilizes publicly available AI APIs. Right? We also use them, but we offer them as a choice.
Okay.
To our clients, depending on their trade-off between security, control, and price. They are free to choose.
Okay. Okay. And we are all talking in the paradigm of back office automation on this
Absolutely.
one, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Very, very unique field in which you are using, in which you are offering something which uses AI on that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Most of our clients, the operations teams or the business teams who are our end users of our products, they are back office teams of some kind.
Yeah.
By the way, in some of the use cases, many of the front office users also use our software. For example, sales representatives of banks who are front-ending the consumer loans.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to talk about a little bit technical on this one, because the holy grail for all of this automation is unstructured data.
Correct.
And this unstructured data can be of any format, we are talking about financial data, right? So it will have financial agreements, trade documents, and whatnot.
Even
right?
financial statements.
Financial statements. So many different kind of unstructured data without any strict templating, which ClearStack basically focuses on. So how do you solve this problem?
Excellent question. Just take an example of profit and loss account or any other financial statement like P&L, balance sheet, or cash flow statements, or even trade documents like invoices, bill of lading,
dealer
packing
codes.
list, anything, right?
Yeah.
All of those can have millions of variations.
Yes.
Right? You can't predict them. Earlier, back in the day when we started, at that time, the competitors who existed at that time in the market had only template based approach, meaning you have to draw boxes around things and say, for this template, invoice number is here and supplier number is here and stuff like that. That was very cumbersome. Obviously, they have also moved on. The market has moved on. We were one of the first in India.
Okay.
looking at template-less approach using AI, right? So, with the help of our AI multi-layered approach, it becomes possible for us to provide this template-less solution without having to always train, so to say, train
The model for
the
it.
model for every new variation. You just upload, just like you now do. I mean, it is now a very popular way of just uploading any document and asking questions to any AI model, right?
Correct.
We did that back in the day, right?
Okay. Let's talk about some use cases of whatever document compliance and audit trail we have been talking about. If you can.
Oh, sure. So, like I mentioned, we decided that with our document intelligence solution, we want to focus on only specific use cases and want to go deep into those, do deep and broad into specific use cases, right? So, the use cases that we focus on today are related to finance, meaning banking and financial services. Not so much on insurance yet, but that could be another area we may look at very soon. And the second area that we are looking at, or we already have solutions for and being used by our clients, is supply chain. By various enterprises, not just supply chain industry as such, but every enterprise that deals with supply chain, right? So let me give you an example. Let's say a bank which uses our software, they have thousands of sales representatives delivering or collecting data or documents from consumers who want to get loans for buying vehicles, two-wheelers, cars, or even consumer durable items, right? So, when these guys are collecting the information in the loan journey, various documents they need to collect. And every time, even at the time of onboarding a client, a consumer who is asking for a loan, a borrower, making the decision about loan sanction, and between the decision of loan sanction and loan dispersal, every stage of the loan you have to collect many data points, many documents from these borrowers. Those documents they click the pictures of using their mobile phones, and in real time ClearStack secure API is hit, and ClearStack processes this information irrespective of what document type it is. It has document classifier, it has page classifier, and then looks at the data, captures it in a structured way irrespective of the format of the document, and then ultimately audits it against the standard operating procedures of the client, right? Whether that loan is now they want to disburse the loan or not, they make a decision outside of ClearStack. But all that data to enable that decision is gathered and massaged and provided in a verified and audited form by ClearStack through API integrations end to end.
And this is all done real time, or do we?
Almost real time. I wouldn't say it's like microseconds, but it is near real time.
And when we are talking about this journey, and I'm sure different kind of institutions have different kind of compliances with them, right? So how is your learning from one industry or one client applied to the other one?
Excellent question. Now this gives me a segue into our second use case, which is supply chain document compliance and risk management, right? By the way, ClearStack also does document forensics to understand tampered documents or fraudulent, suspicious documents, right? So that is in addition to verification of data inside the document itself. But let me come to your question. You said, how does learning from one sort of industry help us in? So supply chain is a classic example where we decided that we want to automate trade documents compliance for our clients who have a lot of documents to deal with in their supply chain. Now let's take an example of somebody importing or exporting some goods from somewhere, right? When you import or export, you have to follow certain international trade norms as well as the norms of the country that you import from and import into.
Okay.
Right? And that is very, very stringent.
Okay.
I mean, if you don't, if you screw that up, the cost of non-compliance is huge, especially if your goods are high value and most importantly perishable.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So, for example, if bill of lading for a particular transaction, every transaction is accompanied by a set of documents, right? They contain commercial invoice, letter of credit, bill of lading, packing list, and many others, right? So what we said is, well, customs in India and anywhere in the world, they stop the shipment. They have the power to stop the shipment if data between these documents for a particular transactions, there is always a sheaf of documents, right? And if the data is inconsistent between the documents in this case, they have the power to stop the shipment, right? And that means demurrage, that means lost opportunity, and that means probably spoilage of goods because they may be perishable.
Correct. Lot of time and money lost on it, right?
Yeah, right. So we focused on that use case. But while we were doing that, and we were also working with loan compliance for banks, loan document compliance for banks, we said, wait a minute, this is the same use case exactly matching trade finance use case with banks.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Because now banks are one of the critical links in supply chain financing.
Oh yeah, correct.
And they have to deal with the same documents to ensure that the letter of credit that they are giving is actually authentic against authentic documentation, right? So we said, why not also pivot, or not pivot, but position this and slightly modify the offering to suit the trade finance use case for banks.
Okay. Okay.
So this was a classic example.
Yeah,
actually.
I remember writing or working on an article on document verification, supply chain finance. Actually, some months ago or years ago, where we had spoken about, like, there are these documents have. I mean, there can be fraudulent documents. Like, if you have an invoice from Apple, it can have like very small things, like rather than APPLE, it will be AAPPLE, and it will be a fraudulent invoice. But these are audit trails which you definitely must be handling. Right?
Absolutely, and we have some customers who have in their SOP 200 plus audit checks.
Oh,
in fact, one of the use cases that we are currently focusing on, and we have some clients who are using ClearStack for it, is they facilitate international trade with sanctioned countries like Iran, right, or any other countries. And of course, whether it is a sanctioned country or not, people over there are people. They need necessities, they need medicines, right? So they need to import these. But because it is a sanctioned country, it needs to go through a lot of compliance checks and balances, right? So it was amazing to see what kind of compliance checks that the standard operating procedure of one of our clients who facilitates the trade between such countries, it was just mind-boggling.
Because I mean, you coming from that background again, and this audit red flag identification which you are talking about, how can you give me an instance or an example of how an AI model detected it in a better way than if a human was trying to do that?
Oh, there are a lot of examples, and because I also, I mean, as I said, I'm a accountant by qualification, cost accountant. I'm also on the National AI Committee of Institute of Cost Accountants.
Oh, okay.
So we deal with finance and audit and role of AI in audit in that role as well. But what we do with our AI is, let me give you an example. Now, let's say in case of document forensics, right? If you have a document that is a PDF, right? There is no way for you to just look at document and find out if that document was tampered with through an online PDF editor.
Oh.
Okay, there is no way unless you look through the code or through metadata or many other means, right? This is a very simple example. It doesn't require AI, right? But just by your plain eyes, you can't figure out whether that document is edited, right? Another example is, many a times there are ID cards who have a different photograph than what should have been there, right? So through our image processing and supervised trained computer vision models, we are able, ClearStack is able to catch the tampering on the photographs as well.
Okay.
Right?
So Ashutosh, I mean, we got into a very serious territory, but your professional life is immersed in artificial intelligence, machine learning, digital automation. But on a personal level, right? Is there any activity which keeps you grounded? I mean, any analog activity which you prefer, which keeps you engaged in it?
Yeah, I love sports.
Oh.
Any kind of sport. And
watching or playing?
Both.
Okay.
So I love playing all kinds of sports, but I love especially table tennis.
Oh, really? Okay. Very
yeah, after a gap of 15 years, I just recently started as well. And then I enjoy watching any kind of sport.
Okay.
Which is true to any male, I guess.
No,
sorry for labeling everybody.
No, I am a big fan of playing. I can't watch sports much.
Okay.
But yeah, but sorry.
Playing table tennis is a very enjoyable activity for me. In addition to that, myself and my wife, we enjoy watching music reality shows.
Oh, very nice.
And I'm a foodie.
Oh,
so nice. I love food.
This is same. Okay, good.
you can guess that by looking at me.
Okay, great. No, I mean I usually ask this question to everyone, and this is how I usually end whatever we have been discussing. Also, is that Pune, and now since you have spoken about food, so Pune, what role does Pune play in your journey, and what is your most memorable part of being here?
Oh, okay. I think Pune is my karma bhumi.
Okay.
To be very honest, I was born near Pune, brought up in Jalgaon till my 10th standard. And then we settled back in Pune. And now since then, barring a few years that I was outside of India, I guess close to 40 years now, I'm a Puneite, right? So I think everything I owe to Pune. I know I owe to this beautiful country. And that is the reason why we always wanted ClearStack. Sorry to drag the topic again, but we always wanted ClearStack to be indigenous product, made for India and world from here, right? So anyway, back to Pune. So yeah, like I said, my background, educational background is commerce. So I've studied in BMCC. So like every person, college days were very memorable, and I used to really love the peaceful and laid back nature of Pune, the kind of greenery and everything else.
So I mean, it's been a pleasure talking to you, Ashutosh. First of all, to such a unique field of document compliance and management, and how to apply AI to that. It was, and you made it. It wouldn't have been this interesting if you would have not explained it in that with those examples. So thank you so much for all your insights. I'm sure our audience will enjoy this, and thank you again.
Oh, it was my pleasure. Thank you for inviting me here, and thanks for the time for investing in this particular conversation.
Thank you.
And that wraps up another episode where we learned about an interesting area of AI automation in document compliance. Thank you so much for joining us in another episode of Pulse of Tech by SEEP.